open gym night. I want to see that.
Open,
Yeah, that's a whole different kind of open gym.
yeah, so how was open gym?
It was good. All the real men showed up, and even some of the real women, like Nikki. But go on, sorry to take your...
No, he's not. He's okay.
Your TV minutes, man.
TV minutes. I wouldn't know about it. The computer is down. All right, this is also another one I did about I think it was a sculpture, actually. And writing a poem about the sculpture. And what is to come in this area of the world. See these barren pillows of winter scattered about. Seemingly lifeless drifts here and there. We will sleep with these forms for months. Imagine lives tucked around us to keep us warm. Solstice dreams below seasonal constellations, and earth will groan in tidal turning. Diurnal cloud whisks high in the jet stream. Still will sleep.
Yeah.
But I was inspired, Jim. I'm going to have to read that poem I wrote about you.
Oh, yes, yes,
I've only done it once.
Scared again.
A mighty wind drying a flat, wet land, newly melted. This blustering day, reaching out, grasping us to her bosom, we tuck and run to our shelters with only the slightest acknowledgement. Now adults playing cards and children playing with fire. Yeah!
My safety harness. There are echoes in this room, reverberating off these walls, echoes that magnify, whispering sobs and sniffles, echoes making thunderous sounds as if the heavens weep in some sort of disapproval. I can't keep wearing this obsequious smile, choking on my words, swimming in this polluted pool, drowning in despair, waiting for the world to catch up or for my heart to somehow be pacified. I'm bruised and battered, constantly picking myself back up and brushing off the shards of glass and debris, nursing the knot on my head after passing out from holding my breath. I can't keep wearing these magic walking shoes that subsequently propel each foot forward. I'm standing at the edge, looking over the valley from the top of this cliff, wishing that I could pretend for a moment, just a moment, I'm soaring in some sort of free fall. You know, the same safety harness that prevents one from falling to their death inevitably prevents them from jumping to it and their suicide. I've stared down the edge of this cliff so many times, stared and dreamed, longing for that plummet with my legs in this ready-set stance, with tears, with these non-sobering glares, with my brain full of chemical imbalances, restrained by this safety harness, a harness that I've tried desperately to cut, burn, or otherwise rip off, only to break my nails, burn my flesh, scratch my face, and to callous my hands. Exhausted from my effort, I sat down at the edge and wait for the sun to rise, wait for the birds to sing, wait to catch my breath and for my serotonin levels to just level off. Wait for soft, quiet sleep to come about. Sleep, sleep, soft, quiet sleep. And time passes, however it is you want to measure it, in days or weeks or months or years. And I'm awakened by this cool, soft breeze, bringing the scent of fully blossomed lilacs. And slowly I open my eyes and I notice the sunrise in the east, lighting up the sky with this majestic glow, encompassing each cloud with this golden lining. I know I've never witnessed this sunrise, this day anew, from any other spot in the world. Had I stayed in that valley, way over there in the west, where I watched countless sunsets, had I simply walked on that paved road over there between the trees, bothered by the fallen debris worry. If I had just kept to myself, sheltered in my own little cave, cool and peaceful and lonely. As I get up and I brush myself off again, my harness simply unravels and falls to the dust. And I look around, and today, I thank my Creator for this day.
Yeah!
What time you got? All right, so is my, you guys, have you heard my Christmas one yet?
No.
My Christmas story, is it too long?
No!
No, we got time tonight.
It's a long story, but.
Jim, you're impossible to take seriously, so
Well,
let everybody else.
Steve, have you heard my Christmas?
No, I
All
have
right,
not.
this is the story then. Let me tell you a story. Oddly enough, we had a donor the other day. For those of you that don't know, I'm a graduate from BGSU, my undergrad, and then I went to Toledo. Then I went to Toledo and I got my master's just recently, and I'm now working with Life Connection of Ohio as a donor procurement coordinator. And we had a donor recently, and EMS came to pick up some of our organs. And we carry them in like the same thing you would carry, your lunch meats to the beach with, just one of those little igloo coolers, kind of weird. But EMS came to get it, and the guy that was there was my very first partner that is in this poem, and he didn't recognize me, and I didn't say anything because I didn't know his name, and we were kind of busy trying to get everything going anyways, because we had heart going this way, and liver going this way, and kidneys going those ways, and so it was a crazy day. But anyways, this was the beginning of some of my career moves. Not so great.